I'm swinging the club fast, but I'm not getting as much distance out of my driver as I'd expect, or as I'd expect compared to my peers. So let's dig into that. Today's tip is all about educating you all regarding the factors that contribute to ball speed and launch conditions that can help you get more out of your game. Now, this is something will help you do to get moving better if there's foundational pieces of your body that are holding you back from generating speed or getting in bad contact positions. But then you need to work with your golf professional, PGA professional, or coach to work on certain swing drills that may be right for you in terms of finding more center contact or working on angle of attack. We'll talk about that today. Those are gonna be the two ones we'll talk about today. And then there's fitting, and we'll talk about that at a different time. So stay tuned for a fitting video. But there are really two big variables that affect your ball speed relative to your swing speed. So if you're swinging 100 miles an hour, the most ball speed we should see is 150 miles an hour ball speed, 1.5. That's a 1.50 smash factor that we're looking for. So what affects that is where you hit it on the club face. I know I don't have a driver, I have a 2-iron here, but this is probably harder to hit. But on the driver, where you hit it on the club face, and then just how open or closed the club face is, how much of a glancing blow versus a neutral blow you have, and then you've got angle of attack. Are you coming into the ball down, right? Is your low point in front of the golf ball, or is your low point behind the golf ball where you're gonna launch it a little bit higher? So in general, to maximize distance, you're gonna want an angle of attack that is up. You are going to wanna hit the club on the center, and you're gonna wanna have a spin rate that is in the low 2000s or 17, 18, 1900, again, depending on your swing speed, there's different optimal numbers. But if you are a player that is struggling with coming across and maybe down, you're starting to get glancing blows, you're increasing your spin, so you're getting robbed of distance. You might swing at 100 miles an hour, but you might only get it out there at 220 or 230, where you could get it out there 260, 270 with 100 miles an hour swing speed. So if you're feeling like you're struggling with any of those three variables, angle of attack, contact, or face control, then number one, identify it. If you think you have a problem, make sure you identify it. Work with your PGA professional, come in here, get assessed, or work with a fitter to make sure you identify it, and then put a plan in place. Figure out why it's happening. Do you have some limitations with your body that are making it harder for you from the skill standpoint, where you're not putting enough time in or not sure where to start time in with the right golf coach or golf professional to help guide you alongside with someone like us? So there you have it. Make sure that you get your contact to be as efficient as possible. Make sure that it's not a glancing blow. So we're attacking the ball from the right path, so to speak, with the face being in the right position, not too open and not too closed. And then if we're hitting down on it, we're going to create too much spin. Can we get to a point where we're more neutral up? If we want to optimize distance. So that, again, will apply to most players, for some really high-speed players and people that have really strong patterns that are really happy with how they're hitting the driver. Shifting that pattern a lot may not serve them super well on the golf course, but if it will serve them on a long drive competition. So there you have it, a couple tips to think about or consider to why you may not have the distance you like. If you have questions about this stuff, leave comments below. You're more than welcome to reach out to us. We'll give you as much help as we can. I always encourage you to come in and get assessed by us or a golf fitness professional, another PGA professional, coach, or fitter that can give you the most information to help you kind of pick apart the whys and the hows of what's happening so you can create the best plan to move forward. Alrighty, thanks guys and gals for watching, and we'll catch you next time.